Whew, I've had some technical difficulties. So if you're seeing this for the third time, well, thanks for hanging in there. Listen, this is what am I doing jumping in your feed at 4:30 on Halloween? Well, I just want to yell at you before you get out for the evening and give you my thoughts on my favorite holiday. Here we go. This is one of two different types of episodes that I put together within the show. It's about 10 minutes long, whatever on my mind. And then on opposite weeks, I have full length episodes that are 60 to 90 minutes long. And got a guest or two on, and we talk about all sorts of crazy shit. The latest one up is the biking Viking. This dude, he looks like a Viking. He's like 6'5". He's a good looking dude. Unfortunately, he does not carry a sword and an axe. But what he does is he rides his bicycle all over the world. I'm talking Antarctica. He rode from Alaska to South America, all for an amazing cause. We had a lot of laughs. Check it out. And then if you like what I'm doing here, jump over on the old YouTube and subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. I'm this close to 1,000 subscribers. Would love to hit that mark as soon as possible. And speaking of help, in the show notes, I got 3 links. These are companies, local companies. I love a good local company. I like to support local business. Been using this product, all these 3 products for a long time. Check them out. Give them shit while you're over there. All right, here we go. Hope you got big plans for this All Hallows Eve. Me, personally, I am going, nothing's better than scary stories live on Halloween done by one of the best in the business. Yeah, I'm going to see a live version of Lore Podcast. If you've ever listened to that, it's a great, well-produced podcast, and they do some great stuff with scary old stories. So I'll be doing that. I would love to hear what you got going on. Throw it in the comments. Listen to this later date. That's awesome. I would love to hear about all your shenanigans on Halloween, especially as an adult. And that is one, so Halloween behind Christmas is one of the biggest nights spent commercially and for booze. So it's kind of fun to know. All right, here we go. Halloween. I call it, it falls into the category that I like to call truth serum. What other things that are in truth serum that you would understand is money and booze. Whew, booze. So those things, we all know the story of money. So if you got a guy, and I always say guy, I'm fucking mad at me because I just call y'all fuckers if you want, but I'm going to say guy. So you got a guy, doesn't have a lot of money. Now, money is very relative depending on where you are. If it's a lot, a little, whatever it is, it's very relative. So if you got a guy and he got a lot of money and he seems like a pretty cool dude and he gets a bunch of money and now he's an asshole, I'd hate to break it to you, but he's always been an asshole. All right. Now, I take it to extreme, saying nice guy and asshole. You can insert any name or situation you want in there. And I have seen countless examples of this. There is no doubt denying that money is a truth serum and it brings out the real person you are. So if you see somebody with a lot of money and they're a pretty cool dude, that means they're a pretty cool dude. If you see somebody with a lot of money and they're an asshole, well, they're probably an asshole. All right. So truth serum, money, booze. All right. Now I'm going to give you an example years ago, back 20 years, 15 years ago, playing broomball out in Colorado. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. It's like hockey. So we were playing in this big tournament and there was a team from Japan. And of course we get hooked up with them. We're having a good time. And I said, hey, bud, listen, is there any truth to this theory that, we hear about your culture that if you're going to do business with somebody, you get them all fucked up, you get them drunk first. And then, is there any truth to that? What it come down to? And he goes, absolutely. In his culture, he told me at the time, they believe wholeheartedly. So if I went over there, this example he gave me, if I went over there to do business with them, I would come over and say our business dealing was on Friday at noon, whatever it may be. All right. They would take me out to dinner on Thursday night and get me barbecued on purpose to see what kind of guy I was. He said, when you wake up in the morning and your meeting's canceled and they don't want nothing to do with you, they saw how you are when you've been drinking and they don't like what they see. So they send you packing. I was in the bar business for a long time and I see this again. This is why I'm using these examples is truth serum, because when somebody is intoxicated, I believe that is their true personality. If they're whatever it is, you all got great examples of this. Okay. So I don't need to go into all these examples. All right. Halloween to me is the same thing. Again, I was in the bar business for a long time. Halloween is one of the biggest drunk nights of the year because people let loose. And here's where the truth serum comes out. Whatever you see somebody dressed up as an adult, I guess as a kid too. But anyway, let's leave the kid scenario out of it. Us as an adults, you're listening? Us as an adults, whatever you see somebody dressed up as, that's what they want to be. And for those in the back, that's what they want to be. If somebody's dressed up as a football player, they might be a fan, but deep down inside, that's what they want to be. Now let's go into the ladies. Let's use those people, the ladies for an example. How many times, whatever you see this lady dressed up as, men too, I'm not saying men aren't different. Men are the same. But ladies, when you dress up for Halloween, you're portraying your true personality. And I would love to hear you guys' opinion on that. I know I'm going to get a bunch of shit and I'm ready for it because, again, I spent a lot of time in the bar business, many, many, many years. And I have not been proven wrong. So, of course, there's an asterisk to everything. So don't go give me that shit that, oh, I knew this one person. They dressed up as a maid and that's, yeah, and they had no underwear on. But anyway, but I knew this one person and they dressed up like this and they, that's didn't want to be that, but that was just convenient. And yeah, of course, there's a fucking asterisk to everything. All right. But in general, in the general population on Halloween, when you see somebody dressed, an adult, again, adult, when you see an adult dressed up the way they are, that's what they want to be. If they had a chance to dress up like that every day or truly be that character, that's who they're going to be. All right. So take that for what it is. I'm going to get you out of here because it's Halloween. I hope you got super big plans and have a good time. I've always enjoyed being out on Halloween. I'm really going to enjoy this evening, listen to some scary ghost stories. I bet you there's going to be a ton of costumes. And in the back of my mind, when I see somebody walk by me in a costume, that's what they want to be. Just saying. And one other thing I wanted added, because I had some technical difficulties and I told a story. And the first time I tried this when my microphone wasn't working, we went to our son's little parade and they did a little show. So they come out parade and everybody's dressed up, right? And all the kids are in their little costumes. And I was pleasantly surprised that before the show started, they sang some songs and did dance and stuff. It was really cool. But before that started, they did the Pledge of Allegiance and sang the national anthem, right? They're 4 years old. And I thought that was super cool. Now, for you youngsters listening, as I grew up, you said that every day in school. You didn't sing the national anthem, but you said the Pledge of Allegiance in school every day. Now, I'm a big fan of that. I love this country. I am super pro-American. So it was really cool to see. I got to find out if they do that every day or if that was just for their little party today. But anyway, all right. Get dressed up, throw some makeup on, take most of your clothes off. I know most of you are going to be dressed super skimpy. It's really warm out where I am, but have a good time. Be safe, enjoy, and till next time, keep kicking ass, all right?